Hi, we're
Hello.
back.
Yep. We don't go away.
No, we don't. You're stuck with us forever.
Like that student that doesn't seem to ever leave your school.
Oh, but you love them secretly. You love us. So we're back to talk about blogging. And blogging is another great way for you to sort of give your teachers that personalized PD without asking them to come to you and give up some of their time within the school day. So I'm going to go ahead and show you 3 different blogging platforms, and then we'll give you a couple of examples. And the first one is Blogger, which is, in fact, Google's blog. So I've had a number of blogs that were done through Blogger, and then as I transitioned through different grade levels or jobs, I went ahead and I got rid of one and started over again. So I didn't intend to show you my blog, but this is mine so that you can see Blogger. My blog is Talk Ed Techie to me.
I don't have a comment about that.
That's okay. I'm kind of glad.
Okay.
Another blog platform is called EduBlogs, and that's excuse me, that's actually a pretty popular one for teachers and students. It is also free, just like Blogger, but you don't need, you just need any kind of email address to sign up for it. And that's powered by WordPress.
What are the perks of using that versus just WordPress?
I don't know, because I've never used WordPress.
I have used WordPress. This probably tells you what some of the things are. Student safe and ad free. That's probably the biggest part, I would say.
Right.
That versus just having WordPress be ad supported.
If EduBlogs, my recommendation is if you want to use a blog for PD for your teachers, EduBlog is fantastic. If you would like to have your students blog, there are other options. If it's a Google school and it's not blocked, you have Blogger, there's Kid Blog, there's a few other ones out there that maintain the free, and allow you to have student and classroom management without having to pay for it. Another blog option is on Weebly. There is a blog option, and this is a sample. I was working with a teacher, and basically I wanted to show him that you can just add a blog, pull it over, drop it in, and boom, there it goes.
It's really easy to use. Weebly, I really enjoyed doing this with my students, to have them display their knowledge for a certain project, and they enjoyed it as well because they've built a website. But it's really easy to use. Right.
Ben Clutter did his teacher feature on Weebly, and he actually has students build websites, and so we talked about that blogging piece. So if you have any questions, Ben Clutter is a fantastic resource as well. So one of the reasons I personally like blogs is because you can share not only resources, but you can share more of a personal experience. You get that voice, and you can put it down on paper, on computer.
Usually from individuals versus a big corporation.
Right, exactly. And especially if you know your audience or your audience knows you, you're really going to be able to hear what they have to say and understand and appreciate it a little bit more than some of those more, famous educators. So this blog is Super Tech Talk, and it is written by Mark Thomas, and I actually worked with him back in Vegas, and he has been blogging for many, many, many years, well before I started working with him. It's not like I inspired him or anything.
Might have.
But no, not at all. He's an absolutely amazing blogger, and so he really gives a lot of tips and tricks and tools and resources, but he is able to share it in a way that's very powerful, especially once you know him. He talks about here, storytelling is a powerful way to inspire students and give them a voice. Now, if you know Mark Thomas, you know the passion behind that statement.
Sure.
So that's why I really like blogging. Polka Dots, Flip Flops, and Novels is another blog by a friend of mine, Miss Allie Weiss, also in Vegas, and she is a 5th grade teacher. And so again, hers is very personal, but it's something that if you know her, you know the drive and the passion and the emotion that she's putting into this.
Sure.
And then her other teachers that she works with can get some of these ideas and kind of take those and steal those and use them.
Right.
We have another blog, Blogging Through the Fourth Dimension, and that is by Pernell Rip, and she is one of those famous bloggers in education. And she's actually also the coordinator for the Global Book Read Aloud, I believe it's what it's called. So everybody...
It's global.
It's global. It's huge. So if you follow her, if you're interested in a global read aloud, you want to follow her or follow her blog and you get some information on that. But think, she's famous and hundreds, I don't even know, people follow her blog and follow her on Twitter. But she started off exactly like I did, exactly like Allie did, exactly like Mark did. She started off with just one post that was helpful to people around her, to her specific audience, and now it's turned into something major. So this would be great for teachers, it'd be great for students as your audience, and then also for them to create as well.
I do think blogs are also just a good way to think about how your experiences as teaching, not just ed tech wise, and just blogging, and also because you're not using names or necessarily negative things that you're talking about, it helps remind you of all the like positive experiences as well.
Right.
So it isn't just about necessarily an ed tech blog and trying to let other people see your things you're doing, which can be part of it, but it also can be those great things that happen in your class without giving students names and such.
Using it as that reflection, because when we
Sure.
reflect, we grow.
Yeah.
The next video, we're going to just give you a couple of ways that some of our schools are already implementing PD, the setup in school. So if you need some ideas.